Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to make one of our favorite treats in our house, which is banana bread. What you'll need are 3 to 4 really ripe bananas. That means they're pretty brown on the outside. So we had 2 really brown ones, and then we had one that's not as brown, but I think it'll be okay. Sometimes we even buy bananas just to save them for banana bread, don't we? Mm-hmm. We love banana bread. So the first thing you need to do is wash your hands. Always when you're cooking, wash your hands. Then you're gonna need to preheat your oven. So we turned on our oven. Obviously these are things that you will have to do with your mom and dad. Banana bread is something that a grown-up will have to help you with. So the first thing on our recipe says a 1/2 cup of butter, soften. So we have a stick of butter here and it's already softened, and we're gonna cream it together with sugar. We have to have 1 cup of sugar. So Sophie, can you measure out a cup of sugar? Oh, a cup. Mix. Here, let me help you get. Okay, now scoop some more in there. When you're measuring, you have to make sure that the ingredient you're measuring is level with the top of the scoop. That's how you know you have an exact measurement. So we're just gonna use that to kind of level it off. Now that's 1 cup of sugar that we're gonna pour in with our butter. Okay, now while I'm going to mix these together with the mixer till they get kind of creamy, Sophie is going to smash up our bananas. This is the best part of making banana bread, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's pretty fun. You can use a potato masher or anything, just anything that's gonna really mush up your bananas as much as you can. I think those are mixed together pretty well. Whoops, my cord got in my flour. Okay, the next thing on our recipe says to add eggs and crushed bananas. So, Sophie, are those crushed up really good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can add those into the mixture. Add the bananas in with the sugar and butter, yep. And I'm going to add our eggs in. I'm not the best at cracking eggs, but I will do my best. You want to make sure that you don't get any shell in there. So if you need to crack it over a different container to make sure there's no shell, you can do that too. Okay, now you just kind of mix that in with the fork for a minute, so. Okay, now we're going to mix this together with our mixer. That's pretty good for now. Okay, then we have to measure out our flour and baking soda and our salt. Okay, so we need 1.5 cups of flour. So Sophie, You can use our 1 cup measuring cup, and then we have a 1/2 cup measuring cup. And I'll help you get those leveled out. Okay, here, I'll scoop some more in there for you. Hold it up a little bit. Okay, pour that in this bowl. Okay, set that. A big pile there. Okay, that one in. Then we need a teaspoon of baking soda. So if you want to measure out a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, that's good. Sprinkle that in with the flour. Then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we don't have a 1/2 teaspoon, but we have 1/4 of a teaspoon. So we can use 2 of those that will make a 1/2. So we have to pour this very carefully so we don't get too much. Oop, we got a little much, so the next time we'll just put a tiny bit less. We're just gonna put a tiny bit in there now. Okay, that's good. I think we got enough there. Okay. Now why don't you take your spoon and just kind of stir that flour and salt together a little bit. We're going to add that into this mixture here. Okay, and then we're going to mix that up. Last thing we're going to put in is vanilla. This is the favorite ingredient in our house. We put vanilla in everything.
Yeah, I love the smell of it.
Yep, it smells really good. And we're going to put in 1 teaspoon. Can you get the teaspoon? Okay.
It comes out very fast.
Yep, it does come out very fast, especially in this big container. Okay, and then you can just set it in that bowl. Mix that all in, and then get ready to pour it into our baking dish. Okay, so now once you have everything all mixed together, you're going to, we already did this, but you're going to grease and flour a pan. That means you're going to put some grease in it and then put some flour in it. That way the bread doesn't stick to the pan. Okay. Put that over my, okay. Sophie, do you want to scrape this into the pan?
Sure.
Okay. Or you want to hold, do you want to, here, I'll hold it and you scrape, okay? Use the side of your scraper. Yep. Side of your scraper and get every last bit. That way you have as much banana bread as possible. Because it goes fast in our house.
Yeah. I have it every day for breakfast.
Not every day, but we have.
Every day. We have, like, when we have banana bread, we eat it every day for
until
breakfast.
it's gone. Yep. Okay. Think that's good?
A little more.
A little bit more? Okay.
And that's probably good.
All right. You can just set that in the bowl. All right, now we have our banana bread in our pan, and we're gonna take it and put it in our oven, and we're gonna bake it for 55 minutes. That's almost an hour. This is also a job for Mom and Dad because an oven is very hot and you can get burnt. Now I'm going to put my timer on for 55 minutes. I'm going to take it out of the oven now.